The worst has happened as Ipob storms DSS office in Abuja, threatening to drag Nnamdi Kanu out by force from detention. Ima Powerful revealed. Before Ipob will decide to take this bold step or this step, somehow, something must have warranted it. Ipob will not just wake up and say, this is what they want to do. Something has warranted it. They somehow has pushed Ipob to the wall. Don't forget that the ultimatum given to the federal government by the US government is already elapsed. Do you know that? But then I will tell you that the US government have decided to pipe low because they know that the final verdict already has been fixed. So they will just, watch the Nigerian government as this final verdict takes place in May. Do you understand? That is the only thing I think they are planning to do. You see, you don't have to blame the Ipobs for this action because it is what the federal government asked for that they are getting. Nnamdi Kanu has overstayed in this detention and still on that. Instead of the federal government to be thinking of how to hasten the trial, Buhari is there lobbying for extension. I think that is what is annoying the people. That is what is making the people to go angry. It means that Buhari wants Nnamdi Kanu to still remain in that detention. Well, it's not a news anymore because it's an information that has already gone round that President Buhari actually wants Nnamdi Kanu to remain in that detention until his tenure is over, so that he will escape whatever judgment the court will be placing on his administration. You see that? So you know what he's doing. So his request for extension is not for nothing. It's not for nothing. It's for a purpose. Let's check the content. The indigenous people of Biafra Ipob have taken to the streets of Abuja in agitation, singing songs of solidarity in gyration, saying enough is enough. Justice is what we want. One of the spokesperson of the Ipobs spoke by saying that Nnamdi Kanu has been abused. His group has been abused. His rights has been abused. So it is time for Nigeria to be abused. He said that Nnamdi Kanu will no longer want any ordinary bail because that is what we know that this country will be lobbying for. Now, it's Ipob turn to demand for justice. Justice is what Ipob wants and not an ordinary bail. Anything aside from justice, Ipob is saying no to that fact. Ima Powerful. Now that the going has now gotten tough, the federal governments are now demanding for what Nnamdi Kanu was demanding for. No going back, he claimed. Ima Powerful is correct. It's correct. And I agree with him to an extent. To an extent. You cannot be pushing people to the direction that you actually want to move to. You cannot be pushing people around. If you want people to agree to your terms, then you should be able to agree with other people's own terms. It should be an equal thing and not a one-sided thing. Buhari is a partisan somebody. He's just one-sided. He believes so much on himself alone. It is what he wants that he is always looking up to, and not what the other person wants. And it is wrong. It is wrong. You understand? In fact, I will say that I am moved and encouraged with the action and the system. The Ipobs are actually taking this very agitation to. Now the Ipobs are no longer agitating for freedom, but rather they are also agitating for Nnamdi Kanu's bail. Now what they are requesting now is justice and no longer bail. Because when you are fighting for bail, it means that you are fighting, you are requesting, you are dancing to the tune of the federal government. Because what the federal government wants now from Ipob is bail. They want to bail Nnamdi Kanu and be free from court judgment. Have you seen that? That's what they are trying to do. So let us not dance to their tune. Let us not give them that chances. Let us not give them that opportunity, because it will be abused. It will be abused. Do you understand? It's a beautiful one. It's a beautiful one. All right, let me hear you speak, my dear listeners, on this very broadcast. Let me know what your take and your idea on this very broadcast may be. Don't forget, your comments are still very, very, very important. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos.